Imagine a pig the size of a small car. A creature so massive it could weigh over 800 pounds and produce hundreds of pounds of meat. These aren't just animals, they are the products of precision breeding, specialized feeding, and a powerful agricultural engine designed to meet an ever-growing global demand for pork. Monster pig farming isn't a myth or something reserved for rural folklore. It's a real-world practice, refined by science and practiced in regions across the globe, from China and the United States to parts of Europe and South America. In this video, we'll dive deep into every stage of a giant pig's life, from the moment it's born to the day it's processed for meat. We'll break down the science behind their growth, the ethics behind their treatment, and the economics that make this intensive farming model possible. So buckle up, because the world of monster pigs is bigger and more complex than you might expect. Breeding giants, choosing the right genetics. At the core of any successful monster pig farming operation is the selective breeding process. Not every pig has the biological capacity to grow into a 700 or 800 pound hog. Farmers who raise giant pigs rely on specific pig breeds known for their size, growth rate, and meat yield. Breeds like the Yorkshire, Landrace, Duroc, Hampshire, and Piatrain are among the most popular because they grow rapidly and have a strong feed-to-weight conversion ratio. These breeds also carry desirable traits like disease resistance, muscular structure, and good temperament, all of which are important when managing animals of this scale. In many modern farms, genetics are tracked using digital databases. Farmers crossbreed top-performing boars and sows, looking to pass on traits such as faster muscle growth, larger bone structure, and the ability to store more fat in certain meat cuts. This is not just traditional breeding, it's biology backed by technology. In fact, some high-end farms use artificial insemination to ensure optimal genetic outcomes, selecting boar semen from champion lineage pigs known to produce larger offspring. Over time, this practice creates a line of pigs with the potential to reach astonishing sizes. Early life nurturing future giants from day one. The road to becoming a monster pig begins right at birth. Piglets are incredibly delicate in their first few days and require controlled environments and nutrient-rich feeding to ensure they get a strong start. Most monster pig farms use climate-controlled nursery facilities that maintain the ideal temperature and humidity levels to help young pigs grow without the risk of respiratory diseases or digestive issues. Weaning typically takes place around 3 to 4 weeks of age. At this point, piglets are transitioned from their mother's milk to a special high-protein feed designed to encourage rapid growth. This starter feed is often fortified with essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, and iron. During this period, they also receive a battery of vaccinations and undergo careful veterinary screenings to identify any weaknesses or health issues. Healthy growth during the early stages is critical because younger pigs convert feed into body mass more efficiently than older pigs, giving them the foundation they need to become future giants. Feeding for growth, building monster mass through precision dieting. If genetics provide the blueprint for building a giant pig, then feeding is the construction process. Nutrition is the single most influential factor in determining how fast and how large a pig will grow. In monster pig farming, the feeding process is meticulously planned, adjusted, and scaled up over time. The goal isn't just to keep pigs healthy, it's to maximize weight gain while minimizing feed waste. The base of most diets includes high-calorie grains like corn and soybeans, which offer the ideal balance of energy and protein. Fats such as lard or vegetable oils are added to further boost caloric intake. Supplements like lysine, methionine, and tryptophan are often included to support lean muscle growth. Some farms even feed pigs multiple times a day, up to 4 meals daily, because studies have shown that more frequent feeding can stimulate faster weight gain. In some controversial practices, certain farms use growth promoters or feed additives, such as ractopamine, to accelerate muscle development. These substances are banned in many countries, but still legal in others, especially in commercial-scale operations. Ethical farms, on the other hand, tend to avoid such additives and focus instead on natural feed optimization using grains, fruits, vegetables, and organic supplements. Creating the right environment. Housing giant pigs. Raising pigs that weigh over 700 pounds requires specialized housing and infrastructure. These animals are not only heavy, they are incredibly strong and potentially aggressive if not handled properly. Traditional pens and barns are usually not sufficient. Monster pigs need reinforced pens with steel fencing or concrete walls that can withstand their strength. Ventilation plays a critical role as well. Large pigs generate more body heat, so their pens must be outfitted with high-capacity fans and cooling systems, especially in warmer climates. Without proper ventilation, pigs can suffer from heat stroke, respiratory infections, or lethargy. Flooring is another key aspect. Non-slip concrete or rubber mats are commonly used to prevent leg injuries, especially since these pigs carry a massive amount of weight on their joints. Space is crucial. A 300-pound pig may need just 10 to 12 square feet of space, but a monster pig can require up to 25 square feet or more. Many farms rotate pigs between pens or paddocks to allow for rest, cleaning, and health checks. Housing also includes feeding stations, automatic water systems, and even digital monitoring systems that track temperature, feeding times, and movement in real time. Managing health in oversized animals. As pigs grow in size, their health management becomes more complex and delicate. The heavier an animal is, the more strain it places on its cardiovascular system, joints, and respiratory organs. Monster pigs are especially vulnerable to conditions like arthritis, pneumonia, heat exhaustion, and metabolic disorders. That's why veterinary care is continuous, not reactive. Most large-scale operations have on-site veterinary teams or work closely with agricultural vets to monitor health metrics such as weight, muscle tone, appetite, and mobility. Preventative care includes deworming, regular vaccinations, foot and leg inspections, and the use of digital ear tags or RFID sensors to track medical records and activity levels. Even behavioral issues such as aggression or stress are monitored closely since mental health can affect physical growth in pigs. Animal enrichment programs are becoming more common, even in large-scale operations. These may include chew toys, social grouping, and varied terrain to help pigs stay active and reduce the risk of pressure sores or boredom-induced aggression. In ethical setups, pigs are treated with the same respect as any other livestock, balancing efficiency with compassion. A day in the life of a monster pig farm. A typical day on a monster pig farm is anything but ordinary. Farmers and staff begin early, usually before sunrise, to feed the pigs, clean the pens, and check for signs of illness or stress. Automated feeders and water systems are inspected, and specialized feed mixes are prepared based on each pig's size and weight. Some farms even use custom feeding algorithms based on AI or IoT systems to determine exactly how much feed a pig should receive per day. Throughout the day, pigs may be weighed and rotated to prevent overexertion or overcrowding. If the weather is too hot, fans and misters are activated. In colder seasons, heating systems maintain an ideal environment. Vet checks and logbooks are updated meticulously to ensure each animal remains on track for growth and health benchmarks. In the evening, a final round of feeding and sanitation takes place, after which lights are dimmed to allow the animals to rest, an essential part of healthy weight gain. From farm to table, processing and meat yield. When a monster pig reaches its target weight, usually between 600 and 1,000 pounds, it is sent for processing. Butchering these animals requires special equipment and trained staff, as the carcass size far exceeds that of standard pigs. Processing plants that handle giant pigs often use custom cutting tables, oversized hooks, and extended chillers to handle the bulk. One pig this size can yield up to 600 pounds of usable meat, including cuts like loin, ribs, ham, belly, shoulder, and jowl. Specialty cuts with high-fat marbling, especially in Asian and European markets, can fetch a premium price. The bones, organs, skin, and fat are also utilized for everything from pet food and cosmetics to leather goods and pharmaceuticals. Monster pigs aren't just a source of pork, they're a source of byproducts that fuel several other industries, making them a valuable commodity beyond the dinner table. Economics. Is monster pig farming worth it? Raising monster pigs is expensive, but it can be very profitable when done at scale and with proper management. While feed costs are high, sometimes exceeding $400 per pig during its lifespan, the meat yield and byproduct value often justify the investment. Premium pork cuts from these pigs can be sold at higher rates due to quality, quantity, or niche demand. Some farms even sell breeding rights or piglets from championship pigs, earning thousands of dollars per sale. Others capitalize on the entertainment value, using social media to attract sponsors, followers, and brand deals. With all its profitability and technological advancement, monster pig farming is not without controversy. Animal rights groups argue that pushing pigs to unnatural sizes may compromise their quality of life. The use of growth hormones, cramped spaces, and questionable slaughter methods are hot topics in the ethical farming debate. Environmental groups also raise concerns about methane emissions, manure runoff, and overuse of resources. The future of the industry will likely depend on innovation, sustainability, and transparency. New advancements in feed technology, AI-based health monitoring, and eco-friendly farming methods may pave the way for a better balance between profit and welfare. Consumers are also playing a role, demanding better practices, more humane treatment, and cleaner labeling, pushing the industry toward a more accountable model. So that's it for today. If you liked this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.